we're here with Pat and Kennedy from the Maine with Rock Edition. And I guess to start out, how was Australia? You guys just got back, right?
Yeah, it was incredible. It was our second time over there, and great shows and great guys and all the other bands.
The other bands were great. We had a really good time.
Did you get to play with koala bears?
We didn't this time, but we did last time. Yeah.
I'm always so
If
jealous.
you've held one, you've held them all.
Just kidding.
They're all just as cute.
And they all poop on you.
They're scary. They've got really long claws, and you feel like they're gonna tear you apart.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
They
that
look
looks
cute.
so nice.
Yeah. They're really
No.
scary up close.
So you guys were doing the Pioneer World Tour, right? And do you have any crazy stories from that?
Well, I mean, we've only done one show of that, I guess, which was in Manila, over in the Philippines, and then tonight is the first night of the North American leg of the tour. So
I mean, Manila was really, really awesome, but we're hoping to get really
crazier tonight.
Yeah, so
You came to the right place for Austin. It's good times. It's a Saturday.
I know.
Good to
hoping to
go.
get weird with Austin.
Definitely. We try to keep it that way anyway. So you guys just released your album, and how are the fans taking to the new sound?
I think it's been great.
Yeah, so far so good. At least from the people that have reached out to me personally, like I feel like a lot of people really back the new songs, and
it's gonna be cool to see because this is the first time since the album's been out that we're gonna do like a whole long run across the United States. So maybe we'll have a better answer in a month or so.
In a month when you're not in Austin, we
Yeah.
can't see you. No, that's cool. That's cool. AP noted that you guys had like a 90s alternative sound on this, and they said that you sounded like Everclear, Third Eye Blind, the bands like that. Were you guys, when you went in to start this album, was that what you were shooting for?
I think there wasn't really any like specific sound in mind. It was a lot of just jamming and kind of. John had a few ideas that we were working with. It wasn't really trying to create anybody.
And the thing about this album kind of is it almost happened on accident because we just went in there. We got home from a tour. We had some time off around the holidays and just did a whole bunch of writing. And like we all thought it was way too early to make a record because our other one was just released a couple months before. So we were just doing a bunch of writing, like just for the sake of writing. So and the album
Things started kind of falling together.
What happened? Yeah.
Awesome. Is that how you guys work with all your other albums? Because since this one was different, did you?
Yeah. No.
Was the process of writing it different?
The process
Yeah,
was definitely different.
In the past, it kind of felt like, all right, we're gonna sit down and we're writing an album. And with this one, it was just we're gonna write, and hey, it happened to be an album.
Exactly. Yeah.
And some of the songs on here are pretty intimate. There's Misery, and then you have Jenny. Is it weird to share stuff like that with fans?
I mean, I can't speak personally for most of the lyrics. John does that, so I think it's gotten easier. Definitely for him, at least sharing with us at first too.
I guess it's kind of the thing where I guess if he wants to write it, then he's gonna write it. And it's like people can think what they want of us or the songs or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
All right. And you released this album independently, right?
Yes.
And so what caused you guys to decide to do that?
It wasn't really our choice. Well, I guess it ended up kind of being our choice, but we went in and recorded a bunch of songs without the label knowing because we wanted to do it without any outside input. So then we presented the album to them, and they didn't think it was the direction that they
Didn't quite see eye to eye.
that they saw our band going. So they wanted us to go and make a whole new album, and we said no. This is the album that our fans have to hear. So we thought for about a year, and the conclusion ended up being that we could release the album ourselves. So I guess that's what we were happy to do so.
Awesome, I love it. Glad you guys didn't decide to go with them. 'Cause it's a great album.
Thank you.
And so you released it through Action Theory Records, correct? How did you guys?
That's just a name.
It's just a
I
name?
mean, it's we had to have something to put on the back of the record. We just
basically we
did everything ourselves. Yeah.
Okay, so you just, hey guys, let me use the name.
Action Theory is
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I have to ask, because I've been wondering ever since I saw the album artwork, what's up with the guy in the lipstick? I have to know.
It's his uncle.
It's my uncle.
Awesome.
Really. The idea was there for a long time, before we even had a real person to put the face to. And John kind of was, using it as a way of describing somebody who's being a pioneer and doing exactly what they want to do, and that really
and not really being concerned what outsiders would think, I guess.
Right. And I think that that was kind of the underlying values of the record. So
and we just kind of like the idea of the image too.
Yeah, it is a cool image, but also I was like,
It's a
I
little
wonder.
different.
yeah, it makes you think about it for a second. So.
It does. It totally makes sense now that you've said something. I'm like, oh, now I don't feel like I'm that cool anymore. No. I lost my spot. Which song do you believe, and this is like my favorite question to ask people, but what song do you believe embodies you guys the most that you would show to new fans to like introduce yourself? Out of any of your songs. It doesn't have to be off this next song.
I mean,
it's kind of difficult. I want to say I just want to say this album.
I mean, if we only had one thing, like I guess something that represents the whole album, I guess as a whole, maybe Some Days, I guess, kind of. It has like every element I think of the record. There's parts which are a little like a bit darker and heavier, and then there's parts that are
That's good.
upbeat and happy.
I'll work with you on that one. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know what else to say. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Kind of a middle ground of the record, yeah.
I have a bunch of people who are like, it's like picking children. You can't choose. I'm like, I can respect that. Okay. I like to ask.
But my daughter's the favorite.
but this one's still my favorite. No. And like you said earlier, this is the first day of the tour. Is there anything you're looking forward to? Like any food stops, any just stops in general, venues?
Excited to like.
I'm looking forward to everything running smoothly tonight. But other than that,
I'm looking forward to being back in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
We were overseas for a while. For the past couple of months, we've been doing all kinds of international stuff, which has been incredible. But there's something about
being familiar with the surroundings. We're visiting a lot of really cool venues on this tour some of them we've been to before, so we're excited. Yeah.
You guys were in the UK, and I read an interview with you on BuzzNet, and you were talking about Nando's, and everybody talks about Nando's, and I have to ask, what is Nando's?
It is a Portuguese chicken restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Sounds interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, there's really no.
We all like spicy food, so except for Pat.
But there's a little bit for everyone.
Yeah.
It's just really good chicken. It's just. I mean,
everybody likes chicken.
That's it. Yeah.
And your finger, I've been staring at it. What did you do to your nail?
We were in Germany, and I hit it against my drum, I guess, with my stick. And it's been like 2 months now, and it won't go away.
It's rough. I was just like, oh, what do you do?
He's aggressive.
You get really into it, you end up hurting yourself.
Oh, yeah.
You have to have blood, sweat, and tears, right, to make a good show?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, you're set. You have like 2 months worth.
Exactly.
Alright, well, I guess we're good. I'm out of questions, I think, and I'm done harassing you guys for the time being.
Well,
I'm excited to see the show.
Time to talk to us.
So, thank you. I'm taking you with me.
Can feel like razor blades.